Hello YouTubers, welcome to the HO Scale DM&E YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing a full review of the Iowa Chicago and Eastern SD40-2 presented by Intermountain. We'll be looking at the unit number 6418, City of Chicago. This unit has DCC and sound, which is lock sound. So first we'll start this engine up, do the startup sequence here. There we go, there's the startup sequence. As you can see that the startup sequence is prototypical to SD40-2. I'll go through the list here quickly, what this engine does for DCC. First we have the bell. The horn. That would be the coupler bar. There's the, in case you didn't catch that here. Zoom in for you guys. That was the number boards. Ditch lights. Number 7 is nothing. There's the power down to turn off the locomotive. And then power back on, the same button. Eventually the locomotive will fully turn off after pressing that function. And the headlight. I'll show you guys. There it is. Headlight is very prototypical. It doesn't just turn on, it goes from dim to bright. I'll show you guys that again. See how it turns off and on like that slowly, which is very prototypical in these locomotives. Now we'll go through the detail of this locomotive here. First we'll start off with the lower part of the locomotive, which is the steps here. These steps are painted directly on here. Intermountain did a pretty good job on those. There are some faulty ones out there on some of the units. You just have to look at it or take it out of the box before you buy it, but every company always has some problems there. The air hoses and electrical hoses and hydraulic hoses and such are very nicely detailed. No paint run there, perfectly applied. Coupler bar right here is very nicely done. No chipping paint anywhere. I know Athens DM&E SD40-2s in the past have had paint chipping off the handrails and coupler bar and stuff, but nothing chipping off yet, so that's positive. KD couplers, very nice. The walkways are engraved. Great walkways, see-through steps here. We'll move along here. Prototypical white stripe on the locomotive, all IC&E and A lot of DM&E locomotives have the safety white stripe. We'll move on to the front of the locomotive. The striping on the front angle is prototypical. The headlight, very bright LEDs. Number boards are very nicely applied. No problems there. The horn is in the box still. I have not applied that yet, but that horn is prototypical for most locomotives. And as you hear it idle here, you can hear the different sounds of the locomotive. Get it to focus here. Sorry guys, it's not focusing too well. There we go. 6418 City of Chicago, as you can see there. Very crisp lettering and detail there by Intermountain. Correct placement. We'll go to the roof here. Nice latches and detail up there, including the lift rings. Move back more. The fans are correct. The fans do not move inside. That I see now, they might, but I'm not totally sure on that. Moving back here, more lift rings. Radiator looks really nice, crisp. Lettering on the side of the locomotive, very nice. The little window there, applied very nicely. No glue run or anything. Iowa, Chicago, and Eastern on the side there. Correct placement. The fuel tank down here, everything is correct on there. Everything is painted red where it's supposed to be. No run of paint, no sloppy paint detail there. Very nicely done. See inside the locomotive here. Oh, guess not, but very nice cab and interior. Now we're gonna move them forward so we can look at the back of the locomotive here. Back of the locomotive is the same as the front. Number boards are nice, crisp number boards there. Take my camera tripod here. Show you more. We have crisp number boards, MU hoses on the back. So to focus here. MU hoses, coupler lift bar. Pretty much all the same detail. Headlight on the back. It's very crisp and also does the dimming effect. Show you here. It also does the dimming effect. Does not show through the plastic either, any of these lights. So if you're having a headlight and like on the front here, so you can see it does not show through the plastic at all. I ran this engine in total darkness and no showing through the plastic, including the ditch lights on the front. I'll show the ditch lights here. No running paint anywhere around here. Get it to focus here. Turn off the ditch lights so I can show you guys the you guys can see the wire right there, right above the ditch lights. I'll point it out here. wire running from the ditch lights right there into the locomotive. Here's some negatives about the locomotive. The paint on the locomotive, the blue is teeny bit darker than it should be, and the yellow on this locomotive just a little light. But if you're ever going to weather this locomotive, you could easily fix that, or it doesn't show too much on a layout. At nighttime, it looks really prototypical, but during the day as it sits here, it doesn't look too good. But it's minor effect on the locomotive. I could deal with it, so. Anyway, let's start up this engine here, or runner a little bit here. First we're going to start off with the bell. Two horn blasts. The slow running for this locomotive is very amazing. This is step one here. As you can tell, it's just creeping along very slowly. Nice sound effects here. And the locomotive throttling up. Throw it up more here. Stop it right here. Hopefully you guys can see some cab detail. There's a really good cab detail inside this locomotive. Can't see it too good. You can see the chair right there. There are no people inside the locomotive, but you can pop the head off the loco here and look at that. And I will show you the soundtracks decoder here. Turn that bell off. And here's the decoder. All wiring and such. The speakers back here in the locomotive. So that is that. Look at the under frame of this locomotive here. The underframe of the locomotive, that's all there is there. You cannot run this locomotive until the startup sequence is over. As you can see, I'm fully throttled up there and it won't move. Still won't move, and now it's starting to move. So there we go for that. And I'll do I'll do a run by here. The packaging that Intermountain supplies is very nice packaging. It's kind of like Akron's old snap together plastic packaging. Nothing is damaged in shipping. Separately applied parts are in the box, such as the horn, the sunshades on the locomotive. Well, here's a little defect here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Little scratch on the locomotive. Otherwise, the paint on this locomotive is very crisp. See the line here. It's not wavy really at all compared to other companies like Athearn and such. The stripe is a little thin, some say. It should be a little thicker, which I think it should be a teeny bit thicker, but it's not too noticeable. The detail, danger stickers and warning labels and such are very authentic. They're all in the correct spot. And overall, I think this locomotive is worth every penny that Intermountain is offering for it. They made 4 road numbers for this locomotive. This is one of them. And this is currently the only one I have, and I'll be getting the rest of them here, and I'll be posting videos on my channel of run-bys and trains and such with them. So I'll leave you guys with a run-by here after this review here, and so thanks for watching. Please subscribe, rate, comment, post what your thoughts are in the comments here, or if you have any negative problems with this locomotive, please comment below. It would definitely help me out, and everybody else out too, to watch for future stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.